So why am I making a YouTube video? That's the thing I needed to work out when I decided to do this sort of thing. So I'm a mixed media artist. I've worked from painting to drawing, the last 10 years or so, mixed media artworks, paper mache monsters through to smaller fantasy animals and creations made out of polymer clay and air dry clay. Masks. Have a lot of fun making masks. And weird oddball sort of little pieces. So I started playing around on YouTube and doing a lot of YouTube shorts. It's a great way, by the way, to get into it because it's non-threatening. I had movies with just using my hands, showing how I was making things, and played a bit with AI and stop motion video. So it's a good wee fun entertainment sort of thing to do, but I got to the stage, it got me into it, and then I started thinking I would like to share a bit more. So I feel there's a sense of responsibility with putting information out to the world. I think when you're putting ideas and images and things into people's heads, you're using their time and their headspace, and so I think it's important to use that responsibly. So being big on lists and organising myself, I wanted to come up with a list of why I was going to do this, and so I made up a list, and it goes value. I want to do something of value to add to my brand. I want to help other artists. There's a lot of technical information and art life general information that I know I've benefited a lot from by watching what other people are doing and how they do it and how they get from here to here. And also I want to inspire. Hopefully, it sounds a bit lofty, but I want to inspire perhaps people that are too scared to try something themselves, and helping build confidence. So value to my brand. As I've said, I've got Instagram and a website, and I take part in a lot of art shows and so forth, and am quite active on Instagram. But I wanted something a little bit deeper for people that might be interested in my art, so they can find out a little bit more about what I do, who I am, how I do things, and my motivation behind my work. And number 2 would be helping others, building those artistic communities, sharing tips and tricks and the how-tos. I think that's an important part of being an artist. I think sharing what you do, how you do it with others, you're enriching your own practice as well, and you're helping yourself as well, because even when I'm, say, I do a bit of teaching at a local school, and over the years I've worked through paper mache projects, drama, different creative imaginary sort of projects, making little cars, and one thing was fantastic was the school was studying Rome, so we came up with making catapults, which was really popular with a lot of the boys in particular. And number 3 is to inspire. I hope I can inspire people. I've got a lot of life experience in general. I've fallen flat and scraped myself up again more times than I can remember. And I think that always happens whenever you're brave enough to put yourself out there. You're gonna fall over a few times. So I've got that general life experience that I hope maybe can inspire others to give things a go if they see someone else giving it a go, regardless of their fear in doing so. I always feel that feeling that I get in my tummy when I'm trying something new, putting myself out there a bit. It's an indication that I'm growing as a person, that I'm learning, and I've always kind of followed those feelings and taken it as a signal that I need to give it a go. That feeling's no guarantee that it's going to be a success. Sometimes it's led to me falling flat on my face, in which case, depressingly enough, the lesson has been learning how to pick myself up again. So it's always, that feeling is always a measure of learning and growth, regardless whether it's the learning and growth you want. So that's my why list. To build something of value for my brand, to help others, and to inspire. And my next step will probably be to run through some of the hows, where I might take you through some of my technical blunders and maybe some of my disasters. And also fun. I'm hoping to get to the stage where I can have a bit of fun with this. At the moment it's feeling a little bit like hard work, but I think I'm going to get to the fun aspect at some stage. Thanks for watching.